Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back, and sorry I haven't been on for so long. It's been a couple months since I've actually been on here. Last time you saw me, I did a review for Boo 2 and Medea Halloween, and that was back in October, so it's been a minute since I've been on here. But yeah, I've just been so busy with work. I had surgery, I got sick, and holidays came up, stuff like that. And happy 2024 to everybody, and happy belated Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, stuff like that. Um, but yeah, it's been pretty hectic recently, so I haven't been doing videos for quite some time. But a while ago, a YouTube friend of mine, PerryFan49, suggested that I do a couple reviews for Jackie Chan movies that he wanted me to talk about, and I watched some of them that we had talked about in the comments before. I think it was a either a video I made, or if it was a video on that he made. I forget, but if you're watching, correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, this one is gonna be on New Fist of Fury, and this one is released in 1976, directed by Lo Wei, and stars Jackie Chan. And this is back when they wanted to really make Jackie Chan the new Bruce Lee. After Bruce Lee passed away, Hong Kong production companies were desperate to basically like find a replacement of Bruce Lee, and they tried to do that with Jackie Chan, and it just didn't really work. And um, this movie is basically about this young guy named A Long, who basically is recruited by this guy who is the fiance of this one lady, and he basically is chosen to help them basically protect their school from being attacked by a martial arts group that's Japanese people. And at first, he's not really into, wanting to do it, learning kung fu and stuff like that. But then, he becomes frustrated of um, the Chinese being discriminated by the Japanese, so he basically agrees to basically stand with his people and to stop the Japanese from trying to destroy the Chinese martial arts school. And that's basically the plot in a nutshell. And this is one of those Bruce exploitation movies. They did a lot of those back in the day. A lot of them were with Bruce Lee. I know, like, for a long time, like, they released, Bruce Lee DVDs, but they weren't even Bruce Lee movies. Like, you put the disc on when you got home, and then it'd be Bruce Lee, like that. I grew up with those type movies. I mean, I didn't grow up with them. Like, I grew up like seeing them and then thinking it was Bruce Lee, but then it wasn't Bruce Lee. But as a kid, you don't really understand. But I remember seeing those back in the day, and looking back, like, I don't know why they did that. I guess that was just to promote money and stuff like that. Um, but that's a whole different topic. But I know a lot of people don't really like this movie, and I don't even think Jackie Chan even really likes it that much. Um, as I know that Lo Wei wasn't really that fair to him because of trying to make him like the next Bruce Lee, and they were forcing him to do a lot of movies that that wasn't really his forte. Um, but after seeing it not that long ago, I honestly don't think it's a bad movie at all. Um, I think it's a really well done movie, and this is a good DVD release. I know, like, a lot of you guys are probably thinking, like, what the hell? Like, you're like the biggest Jackie Chan fan ever, and how come you didn't see it until recently? It's like, well, some movies, you just don't get around to, and this one, I didn't grow up with. I actually bought this a couple years back on eBay. I got it pre-owned because this is a very rare title to find on DVD. Um, there is a new Blu-ray that came out from Arrow Video. They did do one with that's put out by 88 Films, um, but I'm gonna plan on getting the Arrow Video Blu-ray of it someday. I think it would be great to have. And this particular DVD is Columbia TriStar. Um, and yeah, they did a great job releasing this. So here's the side, and here's the back. And I'll show you guys the disc art here. Um, I think it came with a chapter insert, but I tossed that because I don't keep those really, so I just got rid of it. But yeah, this is digitally mastered, and you have the Mandarin and English tracks, so you can't go wrong with that. And it's the quality is good, and this is definitely like the best of the best to go for the DVD because I heard other qualities of this movie on DVD look like trash. So this one, the Columbia TriStar DVD releases for Jackie Chan's older films are definitely ones to look out for because a lot of them, have very shitty quality and it's very rough. Looks like they just ripped it from the VHS and just transferred it to a disc or whatever, but. Yeah, this one has a lot of great action sequences. The fight choreography is amazing, and it's definitely like a more like a dramatic role when it comes to Jackie Chan, and I think it's good to see him, do stuff differently. Some of you guys might know him for doing Drunken Master, Young Master, Dragon Lord, Snake in the Eagle Shadow, stuff like that. This was before, all that. And this is a sequel to Bruce Lee's film, Fist of Fury, aka The Chinese Connection, which was a film that was directed by Lo Wei as well. And, you know, um, the whole thing with like the Chinese versus the Japanese, like I thought that was an interesting um, plot of the movie. Some people might say, well, it could be offensive to, Japanese or Chinese people. I don't think so. Because, a lot of the older movies in the 70s, there was a lot of the whole Chinese versus the Japanese. So I don't think it's, meant to be, derogatory towards, Japanese or Chinese, honestly. I mean, some people might feel that way, but I personally don't because it's just a movie and also it's also part of the reality too for like the longest time, Japanese, haven't gotten along with the Chinese for I don't even know how many years, but a long time. And you know, I think it's excuse me. I think it's a uh, very well made movie. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I rather liked it a lot. And this one is definitely like a longer movie. It says 2 hours, but it's actually only cut down like to like I think 4 minutes in that are actually trimmed out a bit. So that's the thing like with this DVD. But other than that, I think it's great. And the Blu-ray with the Arrow video sounds good, so I'll definitely want to pick that one up. And you know, this was like Jackie Chan before his heyday. So I mean, like if you're a Jackie Chan fan, you really can't go wrong with wanting to see this movie. And if you like it or if you don't like it, let me know in the comments below. I'm interested in hearing your opinions on it. And I mean, is it his best movie? No, but I mean, I still enjoy it for what it is. I still consider it as a cult classic, and I mean, it's not. I wouldn't put it on my top 10 favorite Jackie Chan movies. It's not above, Young Master, Dragon Lord, Snake and Eagle Shadow, Drunken Master, like, no way. But I still enjoy it for what it is. It's just not, like, above, like, those movies. Only because, like, those movies I feel like were where he was at, like, his prime. So it's very difficult to put this above, like, either of those, especially, the police story films, stuff like that. But and I like the cover too. The cover's really cool. And there's also like uh, other DVD releases. There's like I think it's what's it called? Scimitar, I think it's the name of it, and it has him like dressed up as like Rambo or something, which that was very weird. I saw a cover of that, and I'm like, really? Like they really did that? Because I knew going into it that it wasn't going to be anything like that, so I thought that was pretty weird that they had that as a cover, and they also had like a DVD cover where he's like sitting down and he has like his hands like this or whatever. I heard that picture quality of that DVD was pretty terrible, and that how it was just like a square or whatever. But this is a widescreen, so you don't have to worry about it being a square. Um, but yeah, you also have some trailers on here, um, and that's basically there isn't anything too special about this DVD. But I mean, it is like the best of the best to get it. So if you find it for dirt cheap, I recommend picking it up. And it is used, but it has some scratches on it, but it actually works perfectly. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Usually, I don't like when I have scratches on my movies, but I mean, like if they still work, I mean that's fine. But I mean, if it's something that's gonna skip and stuff like that, obviously there's gonna be an issue with me on that because I can't stand that. But and I like the screen captures that they put on the back too. Like it looks very nice, and yeah, I'm like the biggest Jackie Chan fan there is. So there hasn't been a movie of his where I said that was whack. Like I've never said that with any of his films, and I know a lot of people do, especially his American Hollywood productions like The Spy Next Door, The Tuxedo, The Medallion, stuff like that. But I like those films too. So I mean, I'm a Jackie Chan fan, so I mean, I can't really hate on all of his movies or anything like that. I just can't do it because he's somebody I look up to even now, even though there's some things about him I disagree with or I don't like. I mean, I still love Jackie Chan. Like he's definitely, the fucking man. When it comes to doing a great movie, like he's very very talented, and we just gotta like respect him for that. Even if you don't really like him as a person, like you still can't deny that he's not talented because he definitely is, and he puts his heart and soul and blood and tears into all of his movies. So that's why we respect the hell out of him. So yeah, that's my review for New Fist of Fury. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Let me know what you thought of it down below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.